What is legacy? What is community? The work of the photographer questions the world they were placed in, not knowing the outcome. Carrie, turning the lens on herself, studying the multiple within the singular and repetitive. Dawoud, turning his lens on the people he passed on the street, finding the singular in the multitude. Meeting in a classroom and finding community with each other, exploring their experience through their identities. Who knew their friendship and work would create a legacy? A legacy that would inspire 5 nonprofits and countless young artists of color to explore their own communities through the lens of their identities. In partnership with the Getty Museum, these young artists were invited to be inspired by this legacy. For some, this would be their first time shooting on film. Some would bring inspiration from dancing, painting, family, each finding their own footing on the ever-changing terrain as they climbed deeper into their own artistry and voice. Surely this is not a secure place, asking questions you've never have about the world. What is it like to inhabit this body? What happens to colors and darkness? How precious is a moment? Finding new processes, learning to develop their own film with coffee. Learning how to edit in new software. Learning the mechanics of their cameras. Throughout their perilous and rewarding journeys into the depths of their artistry, reaching peaks and valleys, one thing remained: a newfound sense of community in the artists that surrounded them. Sharing in concepts and ideas, sharpening each other. Learning that they weren't creating in a vacuum singularly, but that they shared in the hope of telling their stories in ways that felt real and true with the people standing next to them. When Carrie met Dawoud, I imagine they looked just like the participants of this workshop, young, hungry, and relieved to possibly have found solace in a new artistic community. Perhaps this moment will mark the beginning of the legacies of tomorrow. What can be sure is that this act of creating and telling our stories are the continued legacy and revolution we are all blessed to fulfill.